So good evening to everyone. Let's start the session. So why today we are here, basically, it's a very important, and that's why it is actually we have called all the people, very specific people, we have called into this webinar just to understand that this coming 4 months, let's say starting from February, March, April, and May, historically, we have seen that this 4 months in been a very crucial month for the preschoolers, the new preschoolers who start in this whole country. I would rather tell you that, okay, the some data of Kreedo, where we found near about 65 to 70% of our whole schools, what we have started, more than roughly 3,000 near about schools have been started with Kreedo. And in between that, 70, near to 70% of the schools started in between this time. That's a rough data. And we have seen almost like 80% of the schools who have started in this time have seen the early success. So data given us very clear indication that, okay, why this time is so important for all the preschoolers who are just waiting to start their dream preschool in this time. And that gives us the motivation, that gives us the understanding. And even when we have digged the data into the outside market, we have seen, yes, this is the time, the maximum school thinks to start their school in this time. And we have seen in between May and June, there is a huge hike in terms of the student growth. And the people who are prepared before that time has always got the early benefit. The people who have prepared themselves 1 or 2 months before, 3 months before that, okay, yes, we are ready, with some people have really seen a huge growth in terms of admission in between the time of April, May, and June. So this is with this context, that's why our session today, it was basically 4 months, how do you make your school profitable? Means definitely may not be that I will see the profit in my hand in 4 months. That would be too aspiring to hear, but an owner who have started the school in this 4 months, they will see a clear visibility that yes, my school is going to break even so soon and I'm going to be profitable within. And there will be a very clear visibility and a clear roadmap towards that. So in between the session, today there is, this session is so important because we will be actually having one guest in the session who is already running a school. The school name is basically Cutie Pies, which is located area of Bangalore. So we have already called her in the session. I will be introducing her. But before that, just wanted to tell why it is so relevant, because even this school also clearly demands that the kind of customers we cater to. It is the middle class and the upper middle class, that kind of crowd we are basically targeting with Kreedo maximum. And this school is clearly located into those kind of area, which is really catering to the middle class and the upper middle class crowd. And the school on ground, how did she implement it? How did she found the early success into the schooling? Just we wanted to tell that things clearly. Sure. So we would be actually inviting her to share her experience which will be so relevant for you all to understand that why we are having this webinar today to discuss and how basically your business unfolds in the coming 4 to 5 months. So please, I will be actually calling Umme Razia Madam. She is the owner of Cutie Pies in HR Beer layout in near basically in Bangalore, North Bangalore. It is one area which is having the potential crowd, middle class and the upper middle class crowd. And she started her center like you all with one premises and started seeing the success in her journey. So I would like to call Umme Razia Madam, and we would all welcome her. And really today, I would be also asking some questions to her on behalf of all of you. And if you have also any questions in between that to ask her, to ask me, definitely put your questions on the chat box, and I would be helping you to get those questions answered by her. So, Umme Razia ma'am, I am just welcoming you to this session, and I would like just give your small introduction to start. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Pradeep. Good evening, everyone. My name is Umme Razia. I am the co-owner, co-founder, and principal of Cutie Pies Academy. Our school is located at HBR Layout. It's been 2 years. This is our second academic year, and we are successfully running our school. And thanks to Kreedo for the beautiful setup. It means a lot. It attracts our parents a lot. And to start, it's a very good start. I tell this to all the people who visit our school for their suggestions. I suggest this to start with Kreedo. It's a very good move for you to start the preschool.
So, ma'am, definitely I took the advantage and really happy to hear from you the word about Kreedo. And along with the discussion, we will definitely discuss a lot about that. But more important, actually, the people want to understand that, okay, when we start the school, there are always a lot of hesitation. Every entrepreneur will be having, because there are a lot of risk involved.
True.
Right? So people want to definitely understand from you as an entrepreneur. Now, how was your initial stage and how did you decide, and what were the kind of things going on your mind, which will definitely help the young entrepreneur and everyone to just understand that, okay, what kind of challenges our owner face. So please, if you can share your initial experience and the kind of mindset you were at the beginning of starting the preschool.
Sure. It was actually my husband is the one who wanted to start a preschool. I was a housewife, completely a housewife, taking care of my family, my children. And it was during pandemic, he came to me and he told that he wanted to start a preschool. I was in a state of mind, I couldn't understand what he was trying to say, because that was the time of, it was during pandemic. Starting a preschool itself was a challenge. The first question what I asked him was, do you really know what a preschool is? He answered, yes, I know. It's a chote bachon ki school. And then I was very much confused because that was the time where other preschools were getting shut. There were no preschools. Existing preschools were getting closed. And at that point of time, and he's asking me that we will start a preschool, that itself was a challenge. And he convinced me about the Kreedo. He showed me all the inputs, what he had received. And then we decided, okay, we'll go have a look, because still we weren't sure that we would be able to start a preschool. When we visited Kreedo, it gave a positive confidence that yes, we can do it. The materials is the thing what it attracts even everyone, even the new school owners, even the parents, children, everyone. And then it did not take much time for us to decide, okay, yes, we will start. The only thing is you need to be positive, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. I know it's not easy because it's a huge risk involved here to start a preschool, being an entrepreneur, and that too I am a new in this field. I did not have any experience of starting a school, or few very long years back I was a teacher and I worked only for few months, and then now to run a preschool was a big challenge. Even in my family, they were like, how, because too much of risk involved here. When we started, there was nothing. We have to start with the construction. We did not go for the rent. We had a site. We started with the construction, and in few months, our school building was ready. We started with the admissions, and good. We are in a good position now.
So excellent, Vince. Nice to hear, because yes, I think all the entrepreneurs will be having this kind of mindset that yes, huge risk involved, but the first step is very important with a lot of positivity.
That's
What
true.
I think makes this. So yes, definitely your word might have boosted a lot of confidence on that. Yes, it happens. But our audience also wanted to understand that uh, how did you, means, get your first admission? Means that itself is like, after starting a school, after making a lot of investment, you did so many things. You choose Creedo, you did a lot of your work, construction was done. But after that, waiting for the first admission and getting that first admission on board is very important for any owner. So just want to understand that, okay, what made that first admission convinced with your system?
Sure, I would like to share this. Our school office was ready in the month of November. Still, we have to finish with the construction. Our school building wasn't ready. And we started with the marketing, we started with the flyers. And it was on Sunday, I received a call from one of a parent that they wanted to visit our school on Sunday. That was the first admission, first call from a parent. I was like, okay, fine, let it be. Even if it is a Sunday, it's okay. We'll go. We'll just show them. But there was nothing to show. It was only our school building, school office, and it was only oral conversation. And moreover, I showed about the productivity box we had. Productivity box, that's a plan B for having
Correct.
online classes. So I convince them that this is only few materials what we have. Once our school is ready, you will be seeing a lot of materials. So that is the convincing part you need to have to convince the parents, because we at that point of time we did not have anything to show, but they went for the admission. There were few parents who had visited our school, went back saying that once the school is ready, we will come back, and that it happened. They came back, they saw the school, everything was perfect. They went for the admissions. Not only their admissions, but they even referred many other children. Though it's a new school,
Excellent.
but the idea of starting a preschool with new concept, that is more amazing.
Excellent. So this is what exactly means. And I just want to understand also that you started your school exactly on what time, ma'am?
Let me tell you in detail. After we visit Kreedo environment and we thought of starting a preschool, we started with the construction somewhere in the month of July. And in the month of November, our school's office was ready and we started with the admissions. I think the first call what we received was in the month of December. And our school building was ready in the month of February. We had an inauguration where we invited even the parents who had come for the inquiry. And then in the month of March, we started with the bridge course because that was the need. Because of pandemic, many children did not do their
Correct.
nursery and LKG. So we started with the bridge course, and then from June 2022, we started our academic year.
So I just want to understand that, okay, from February, when you started the admission, from February in that bridge course, in between April or May, the first 4 to 5 months, uh, where the people were interested to join, means how many people shown interest to join you?
In the month of April, March, we had around 20 to 25 children.
Wow.
And in the month of June, we were able to get around 40. And
Excellent.
then by the end of 2022, we had around 75 children.
Wow. So do you think, because I have a question on the behalf that, okay, do you think that, okay, starting early, by because the June normally the academic year starts, but when you start the school from February, March, April, you did a bridge course and you got some 25 to 30 admissions. Now, do you think that, okay, that admissions helped or boosted your later part of the admission from June onwards?
Yes. When you get to know the strength of how you will start, you'll prepare yourself, because 20 children to 40 children, it makes a lot of difference. If you are prepared in the month of February, March, or April, you will be able to run your school in a smooth flow in the month of, because it's not easy. It depends on the number of children, because you need to prepare yourself. You need to prepare your school with staff, with good teachers, housekeeping. If you are prepared, only then the next rest of the months will go in a smooth flow.
So this is a great message from Madam, I think, for all the people who are hearing and listening to this session that, okay, preparing yourself early will definitely make sure that, okay, when the topmost admission time comes and when the maximum inquiry comes, you will be more prepared to discuss with them. And definitely, because school is not about only discussing with the parents, because there are teachers involved, there are a lot of other things involved which you need to make sure that the school makes those things ready before starting or giving the good education. So I think this early start definitely helps. And definitely ma'am represents the all so many other customers also, because we have seen the people who have started in the month of February, March, excellent wins. 3 to 4 months we have seen people getting initial 20 to 25 admissions, and that creates the word of mouth into that area. If I think, if do you think, madam, that, okay, that really creates a good positive word of mouth into the area?
I feel that the strong marketing tool is word of mouth,
Correct.
because if one child comes from one family, the entire family, they will refer the same school. Not only the family, neighbors, it's all connected. You will get to know the parent when the parent comes and tell that no, so and so parent referred us. You will be happy to hear. No, so and so parent referred their family members, late family, far families, so many. When you get to know that, so that parents, tutor or neighbor or aunt, so many referred your school, you feel happy to hear that. And word of mouth, I tell you, word of mouth is the strongest marketing tool.
Yes, we also believe on the same line. And another, just I want to understand from all of them that, okay, can you just give me a rough estimate for the other people that, okay, very rough, a ballpark figure that, okay, for the initial marketing, how much did you invest in the first 2 to 3 months of starting the school, only for the marketing purpose, like putting your board or like doing some social media marketing, or what are the things you have done? If you can just give a very basic details about it.
Sure. The first thing is digital marketing, because that many will, if I am a parent, if I want to look for a school, first thing what I do is I'll take a mobile, I'll give a search, preschools near me. I think that is
Correct.
the biggest investment what you need to do. Get connected with the marketing people, digital marketing people. And the next would be the flyers, ad in the newspapers, flyers, and even the signboards, because people who roam around, they will look at the signboards and they'll land up to your school. Flyers, they will again get contact with you to know where the school is located. If it is reachable, they will come back to you and go for the admission.
Correct. So can you give me a rough estimate, very rough estimate that, okay, in between these things would be initial 3 months expenses like that for the other people?
Expenses part, to be honest, my husband looks into that.
So I get it. But you are telling that, okay, means only just on the Facebook and all, if you do, you start getting the inquiries and the signboard,
Yes.
right? Which is the strong marketing tool
Flyers.
initial.
Yeah.
So roughly for the people to calculate that okay, we have seen near about 15,000 for the social media marketing, and by putting a board of like 20,000 means roughly 40,000 rupees in the marketing to invest at the first 3 months, give you the initial admissions, what we uh, basically calculated. So great means just for the people who are hearing this session, for them that, okay, maybe plus minus something in and around that budget you have to keep in the first time to gain your secure your first 15 to 20 admissions. I understand that, okay, yes, madam has told that, okay, first 3 months maybe 20 to 22 admissions I've got, but I'm still taking that, okay, maybe 15 admissions to secure the first 15 admissions. This is the budget what we have to keep. And another, even from very much from the Kreedo's perspective, that, okay, what kind of help or assistance did you get at the initial stage from Kreedo?
Okay. Since I was new in this uh, preschool business, Kreedo helped me with the application form and even the social media post that attracts the parents, because once the parent visit, instead of giving back-to-back calls to the parents, it's good that we send those posts. I think, I'm not sure if you are aware of, if other customers are aware of it. Sending those posts will add a value to your school. It's not just typically giving a call, asking, ma'am, you had visited, when will you come back? Instead, we need to be in touch with them, saying that, yes, we are there. You can visit our school anytime. So those posts are really very good, very impressive. And along with that, you will have some digital marketing, whatever is there in the, what you posted in the Facebook, Instagram, social media apps. Along with that, whatever the consent form we receive from Kreedo, that is very much attractive, because to even to get the consent to take the photos and videos, that is very impressive. That it looks that our school is organized. It's not just filling an application form, fill this form. It means that we are taking a consent from the parents. Even to click a photo or a video of your child, we need a consent from you. So that it looks that our school is organized. And social media posts, what you people share with us, even that is very helpful. And when we have any tough child, you people give your inputs how to take care of that particular child. And even if we have a tough parent, sometimes parents will also, we need to deal with the parents. And if we find it difficult and we share it with you, you will give your inputs. Okay, fine. Okay, not in this way. Try to communicate in the other way. So you people will help us in getting admission. Somehow, don't leave the parent. Somehow try to convince and get the admission done.
So great to hear from you. And another also means now initially you have to parallelly work on a lot of things at the initial stage. How your designing will be done, or how your construction is going to be happening, what are the kind of layout you will be planning, what kind of preparation for your reception, or how do you prepare yourself to talk to the parents. These are so many things. Actually, the work goes parallelly. So did you get enough support from Kreedo in terms of training, in terms of those initial handholding, just to get started with the school?
Yes, definitely. As I told you that our office was ready in the month of November. Even before we could start, me and my admin person had attended the training, that is BLT, basic level training, and that will boost the confidence in you. How to get the admissions, how you can approach the parent. It shouldn't be like a traditional way of approaching. You should be smart enough to make sure that the parent is convinced. So this training will definitely help not only the owners, even the person who is in charge. You usually owners wouldn't be involved to interact with the parents, but there should be a person, an admin person or whoever coordinator giving such training will help to get more admissions. And yes, definitely these trainings and even online trainings to teachers, to everyone, uh, separate training for owners, even that will help us to get that confidence. And yes, I can do it. You have to prove yourself. Just think and go for it.
Excellent thought. I think that will help the other people also that yes, initial training, because convincing the parents is a very crucial and not a very easy task to do.
Not at all.
And exactly. So there we have to spend and gain our knowledge, and you should be knowing that okay, what you need to talk so that the parents feel confidence. And apart from there are a lot of other schools. How do they feel confidence on your school? That is your knowledge sharing, the way of sharing all matters there. So great sharing that. Now, another one, definitely one question I want to ask that, okay, as you have started in February and you have already passed that journey for 2 years, do you personally feel that, okay, starting in February, March, April is the most appropriate time, or you could have started early, or no, that is the right time when you have started? Because you have already gone through that session, your journey has already gone through that phase. For all the people who are thinking to do it, just if you can share your experience, that was it a right decision to start your school in February?
I would say even February is late. I would say December. By December, even people who visit our school and they are still in a dilemma to whether to go with Creedo, whether to start a preschool. I tell this to everyone. Now it's too late. You would have started in the month of December, but because parents will start coming for the admissions, looking out for the schools. If your school is not prepared, you will lose the admissions. So by now you should have started with the school. This is what I give a suggestion to the parents who are still looking, who are still in a dilemma whether to start. No, they'll see, okay, we'll see somewhere in the month of June. So I suggest them it's too late, because in the month of Jan, if you are prepared, it's like preparing for your board exam. You can't prepare yourself, no, at the end of the year. You have to start from the beginning. Only then you can expect some good percentage. It would be same like as preparing yourself for the board exam.
Absolutely. Excellent. I think that, okay, still we are not, you have the success story in front of you. Still, maybe we are not so late that, okay, February, March, April means before June. How much before you can start, you can prepare yourself more better. And that time, each and every school will be opening admission. But if you are already prepared and you have a word of mouth already spread into that area that this school is different from the others, you will be able to gain a lot of admissions. And just, ma'am, for you, I will not take much of your time. I know, just I'm trying to uh, get any personal experience you want to share with all the people who are into this session. Any suggestion or anything that, okay, your experience, which you think is very relevant for them, if you want to share anything with them.
I would suggest is if you are having any kind of second thought, my school would run, because usually nowadays there are many preschools coming up. In every lane, you will find at least two preschools. And please don't stop yourself starting a preschool, because from Creedo, with I'm telling you, sharing this with my personal experience, Creedo's material and the curriculum is very interesting. it will catch the interest of the parents, not only parents, because sometimes when parents come and when you talk about, when you take a tour of your school and share them about the materials, the books, that is the thing that they will get attracted. And when you convince the parents, you need to show them about the materials, explain to them about the materials, how a particular material, what a child can learn with this material. Sometimes parents will be so excited, they will say that I should have gone back to my early education where I did not do this kind of studies. I am very much excited. I want my child to study here. These things are somehow related, and you will get good admissions.
So great. Actually, I just want to answer from all your discussion. I think I can only answer. So someone is asking that, okay, is the May, June is okay if I start now? I will just tell you one thing. Earliest is the best. You talk to our team. If something is there, we can speed up and can minimize and we can start at least 1 or 2 months early. Definitely, we would be. See, anytime we can start school. May, June also people have started and got huge admissions, but you will be losing some more. And who wants to lose little more admissions also when you are starting the school, right? So I think, yeah, May, June, you can definitely start if there is no other way, but at least a month or two before, if you can start your work, and if Kreedo can help you, we will talk personally with you. If anything can be speeded up and we can help you to start at least 1 month early, maybe a 5 extra admissions you would be getting, which will help you a lot to create the word of mouth. Just is this suggestion, I think, right, ma'am?
That's true. Don't leave out even one admission.
Yeah. And
Because
really,
parents,
thank you so much, madam, for sharing all your personalized experience with Kreedo, as well as apart from Kreedo, you as a preschool entrepreneur, you have shared your thought process, what was at the initial stage. I think definitely that will boost up the confidence. And I can see the interest into the people also. There are a lot of questions and thank you message from you for you that okay, for the suggestions. And hopefully in the coming time also, we will be getting more experience from madam also and some other people. And really, this will really boost up a lot of confidence into the young woman entrepreneur also, because yes, 90% of our entrepreneurs are women entrepreneurs who are trying to do great job, and you will be our role model or like a good person to look up and start. That there is no problem. If we have the confidence, we can start and can really end up running an excellent preschool. Just a lot of hard work. I know that, okay, in between your words, there were a lot of hard works which are there in background. Maybe those are all the things we cannot share because it will be too cozy or like too short time to discuss all those things. Uh, but it is the courage to face that and to move on, right? There will be no journey will be only with the good things. There will be a lot of adverse things, but how do you take it up, take that challenge and move forward? That will make you successful.
just a message to all your new customers is just you need to challenge yourself.
Great. This is one of the thing, excellent word. I think I can completely relate with my work also that, okay, you have to challenge yourself in every step. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for spending your time with all our customers. Hopefully, a lot of people will start interacting as they know you. And we will really create a good community for better learning environment for tomorrow.
Definitely.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. It's an honor to be a part of this session.
Excellent, ma'am. Thank you so much. So you can, means if you want to be in the session, ma'am, or else if you want to, if you have any work also, you can. And I will just continue 5 minutes with all our people, and we'll
Sure.
come back.
I'll take a leave, and all the best for all the new customers.
Sure.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. So everyone, I think you have just gone through her personal experience. I wanted to share this with all of our customers, which will help everyone just to understand that, yes, we are in a very right time to ensure that, okay, and if you need any kind of support from Kreedo, that yes, I want to start and these are the hurdles and these are the obstacles are there, each and every person, and I have already posted a link to discuss a business plan that, okay, how do you see your business visibility also in the coming 4 to 5 months? How do you reach to your break even? You can click on that link and can fix up the time that when you want that meeting to be scheduled for you. We will come and discuss with you one-on-one and give the understanding, clear understanding about your business visibility also. So thank you everyone for being into this session, and we will, and this all, it is basically a motivation from all of you. Actually, you stayed in the session and really put a lot of good questions, and hopefully in the future also will be coming very soon. In the future, we'll be coming with more session, which will help you to understand more about your business, academic, and getting the admissions and get kickstart the preschool and make yourself successful. Sure, all the best to everyone. I hope we will be making more beautiful, great schools who will be with lot of admissions in the coming time. Thank you, everyone.